Good morning, and welcome to the third episode of our OpenGL escapades together, launching ourselves into the world of OpenGL, holding hands in friendship. We become one with OpenGL together, something like that. So this is what we made last time. As you can see, it's fucking gorgeous, and it's just a glimpse of some of the beautiful things we're going to be making with OpenGL together. You can't even fathom. Basically, it's going to be fucking mental. It's going to be crazy. And you can already see that it's on the way there. I mean, this is something else. So there you go. So last time we learnt how to draw triangles and squares. We didn't draw squares, but it's pretty easy to work out how it ties in with drawing triangles. It's practically the same thing, just with this GL quads instead. Still use the GL vertex 3F. And also, just to say, there was something that I couldn't get working last time, and it took me a while to get it to work, and all it was that hang on, let's see, what was it? We just needed to do an initial GL translate. So I have a feeling we could have actually used integers here, and it would have been alright. Cast these to ints. Just do this. I reckon this should still work. By the way, I would recommend that you do actually watch all the videos in order, because I'm going to refer back to other ones and shit's not going to make sense. So do watch all 60 minutes of the previous tutorials. Enjoy that. I really hope you enjoy that. So yeah, GL translate. We just needed to do an initial GL translate, I think, and I think this should actually work with these integer versions. If it doesn't, then I'm an idiot. I'm not an idiot. There we go. So that, let's see, does it work with just the 2 dimensions? Let's have a look. I reckon it will. Yeah, of course it does. Of course it fucking does. Cool. So we don't have to use floats, and we don't have to use 3 dimensions unless we want to. So that's good news. Good news for all those that don't like living in the 3-dimensional world and prefer to live in much more peaceful 2-dimensional world that not many people go to for some reason. It's a nice place, to be honest. Adding colour. So, shall we add some colour? I think we should. I think we should add some colour. So, we've done this. We've done the GL clear. We've done the load identity. Still not entirely clear on what load identity does. Reset the current model view matrix. That's what it does, but I don't know what that means. I don't think we found that out yet. GL translate. So this is again moves our little pointer, doesn't it, on the screen. So we move left 1.5 and then into the screen with the Z coordinate -6. We go in deeper into the screen on Z coordinate, but I can't show that. If you remember from the last tutorial, this is the section of the code to draw the triangle on the left half of the screen. Yep. The next line of code will be the first time we use the command glcolor3f. 3 parameters in brackets are red, green and blue intensity values. The values can be from 0 to 1f. Works the same way as the colour values we use to clear the background of the screen. Okay, so we're going to set the colour to red, full red intensity. No green, no blue. Pure red. Absolute red. Product red. The line of code right after that is the first vertex. Right, okay. So this is inside the begin triangles. So let's do a little experiment. Let's set this colour to red. Let's do it here. And that should draw the whole triangle in red. Correct? Yes. What if we'd put that before the begin statement? Eh? What happens then? So it's still in red. So it doesn't matter where you put it. I'm guessing it can go there too. Yes. How far up can we actually put this? Well, isn't that mental? Okay, but we want to keep it here, just because that's what it's relevant to. So we set the colour, and we draw the triangle corners. Now we could set the colour for this corner, the next corner, to green, and then set the other one to blue. And if you're wondering how I'm working out what these colours are, it's because I'm a genius. Shit. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I fucking thought. So because we set this shade mode here to smooth, it's smoothing the colours between these corners. So it's so if we don't turn that on, I wonder what happens. Yeah, I wonder what happens. What happens then? Nothing. Nothing fucking happens. Why does nothing happen? I thought we were enabling this for a reason. Maybe it's for something else. So we could have some really funky colours. They've always got to be between 0 and 1. Because they're floating point values, you can have virtually any number between 0 and 1, and it'll still be a valid colour. So let's do that. What colour's that going to be, eh? What colour's that going to be? Oh, it's sort of orangey colour. Cool. Okay. So that's fine. So we set the colour. We've done that, yeah. And that was it. That was it. Took us 7 minutes, record time. Absolutely mental. So let's just go over. If you already understand exactly what we've done in this tutorial, feel free to end the video. If you don't, I'm just going to explain a few things, a few little itty bitty details. So all we added in this tutorial was the GL colour, and this is basically telling OpenGL to keep that colour. OpenGL seems to have one specific colour that it's keeping track of, and you just change that colour, and then it'll do everything from that point onwards with the one colour that it has in its memory that it's keeping hold of. And so we set that to this orangey colour to start with. This is red, green, blue. So a bit of red, a bit of green, makes us a bit orange. And then if we didn't include these colour things here, then we'd have the whole thing, that sort of orangey colour. But we're changing the colour for each corner. So there you go. So this one we've got 100% green, and this one we've got 100% blue. I don't really know what else there is to explain. I think that's pretty much it. So I hope you enjoyed my superior teaching skills, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.